On Tuesday, we talked about Frida Kahlo and how she fought for every bit of movement she had. You have the freedom to move. So let's make sure you stay strong and mobile, especially if you want to keep lifting and training pain-free for the long term. If your spine is stiff, your whole body feels locked up. It affects your ability to squat, deadlift, overhead press, even your ability to recover between sets. A mobile spine isn't just about flexibility, it's about control, positioning, and unlocking better strength. A lot of lifters and strength athletes think that mobility is just about stretching, but your spine plays a key role in strength. If your thoracic spine, your upper back, is locked up, your shoulders and lower back are going to take up the extra strain. If your lumbar spine isn't stable, that's going to affect your squats and your deadlifts, making them feel heavier than they should. So today we are going to fix that. This spinal mobility flow is going to help you improve range of motion for better lifting mechanics, reduce unnecessary strain in your lower back, unlock better control so you can lift more efficiently. Whether you're a lifter or an athlete or someone who just wants to move better for life, this is for you. Now, what you will need is a yoga mat and a wall and actually 2 blocks, and you'll see why. It's just for the wall pose. So make sure you're set up and we'll get started. As we go through each of the drills, I want you to think about your front body and your back body, and specifically how your spine is moving. Remember, your breath is integral to everything that you're doing. You wouldn't go for a swim and just hold your breath the entire time. It's the same thing with any type of exercise and life. Okay, so you're gonna come onto your mat, come onto your hands and knees into quadruped. Spread the fingers, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And I want you to think about your front and back body. Curl the toes, inhale and lift your chest into cow. And actively pull the palms back. And you should feel a stretch along your abdominals. Lift your chest, look up, release the toes, push and round the spine into your cat. You can even shift forward, adding more weight into your wrists. Let your head go, it's part of your spine, your neck. Inhale, curl the toes, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, round your spine, empty out the breath. You can shift forward, really empty out the breath. One more time. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, round, empty out the breath. And now slowly release and just take a moment and shake out the wrists. Also give your feet a stretch. Okay, now this next position, you're gonna bring your knees wide. And don't be too concerned if your butt isn't on your heels. This is not the actual position just yet. But this is the pose where I really want you to think about opening up the chest. You're gonna get into your hips as well and the back. Think about cat position. So when a cat gets frustrated or angry or even scared, it makes that rounded spine. We just did that cat pose. So we're gonna start in that position. So big rounded spine, protract the shoulders, and you're gonna flow through this to really open up the front and back body, and you're rolling through, really getting those vertebrae to create some space. So first, stretch out the arms. Don't worry if your butt lifts off, that's okay, because we're gonna move through this. Press the palms. Curl your fingers forward, wiggle your butt back a little bit, and just breathe into that stretch. Now, I want you to think about that cat pose. Inhale and exhale. Start to round the spine, round, round, round. Keep rounding, keep looking at the back of your mat. Let your feet go to your glutes, let your hips drop. As you roll your spine and chest up and out, look up. Squeeze the glutes. Feet toward the glutes, straight arms, look up. And now reverse, chin to the chest. Remember your neck is part of your spine. Round back, roll back, shift back. See if you get a little bit longer in your spine. 2 more. Press the palms. Inhale. Exhale. Start to round. Keep that exhale. Keep looking down. Bring the feet to the glute. Let the hips drop and roll your chest open and look up. Broaden the chest. Straight arms. And reverse. Chin to the chest. Round through the spine. Shift back. Press back. Maybe you get a little bit longer in the spine. Maybe your butt come closer to your heels, but don't worry if it doesn't. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Round through the spine. Lift the feet to the glutes. Let the hips lower. Open the chest. Straight arms. Squeeze those glutes, those hamstrings. Look up and reverse. Chin to the chest. Round through the spine. Shift back. Stretch out the arms and slowly release. And you can bring your knees closer together, shake out your wrists. Hopefully you really felt that in the front and the back body. And you can do this many times. We only did 3. I really do feel it helps a lot to open the front and back body, especially if you've been sitting. This is a great way before you go for your workout or any type of training. This is a great way to just start to open up the body, create some mobility and some space. Now I want you to think about the posterior chain and your downward facing dog. So place the palms, lift the knees, get your butt up. Don't worry if the knees are bent right now. Push straight arms, your butt is up. You can even think about this pose as like a capital A, and then slowly lower the heels. Don't worry if they don't touch. Keep that long spine, keep your butt sticking up. Lift the heels, you can bend your knees, and then lower the heels. And just play with that. Keep looking at the back of your mat so your neck stays long. Your neck, you're part of your spine. Okay, now you can keep your knees a little bit bent and pivot your feet over toward the left. Push straight arms, you're getting into the lats and a little bit of the top of the left glute, top of the hip. And then pivot to the other side. Breathe into that lat stretch. Keep a long spine, straight arms, and go one more side each. Good, and now slowly come back to center. Inhale forward to your plank. This is just one strength pose you're gonna do right now. And slowly lower down, release the toes. And I want you to, again, think about your spine, but also think about your shoulders. So reach your arms forward. My head is going to be a little bit lifted because of the mic. So I really want you to just pay attention to your shoulder blades and think active spinal extension. This is going to help keep you strong, your back strong for deadlifts and presses. So from this position, inhale and exhale, squeeze and lift, retract the scapula, squeeze the elbows, shoulder blades toward the spine, and reach forward and lower. Inhale, exhale, lift and squeeze, keep the neck long, and lower. Last one, inhale, exhale, squeeze, lift, keep pressing the tops of the feet, and lower. And release. Now we're going to bring the mat to the wall and definitely grab blocks because they're going to help your hips stay stable. For this pose, you really want to use blocks or something like that so that you keep your hips from rotating, because we're just going to do spinal rotation. Really get that upper back to open, increase the mobility of your spinal rotation. You're also going to get a pec stretch as well. So when you use the blocks, it helps the hips from moving because we want just to work on the spinal rotation. And there's many different ways to do this. We're just going to do one variation. So you're going to take the front leg and place the block into the wall so it's horizontal, and push the thigh into the block. And you're going to start reaching your arms out, palms together, and you have a block for the back foot. So you got an anchor point to work from and an anchor point to work from. So if the block starts to fall or move, you're not paying attention to the engagement of the front leg. The back leg is usually okay, it's more the front. Now, a little bit of an assist that's gonna help is just draw your tailbone down a little posterior tilt, so you're not arching your back and compensating. I want you to think about really good body mechanics. So from this position, palms together, inhale and exhale. Open and look back. Press into the block with your front leg and release. Inhale and exhale. See if you can rotate a little bit more, and you can gauge it by how close your arm is getting to the wall without this compensating, this falling apart. And release. One more time, we'll do 3 for 3. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then just reach, stay in this position. You can drop your tailbone down a little bit more, press into the block, look back. So when you turn your head, you're also using your neck. And release. And release it all, and we'll switch to the other side. Okay, now, when you start the other side, pay attention if something feels a little bit off, a little bit different, because there's a large possibility it will. So use your breath, take your time, see if you can get a little bit more open with each time we go through, with each rep. Pressing into the block, palms together, inhale and exhale. Open, look back, you can place the palm on the wall, and release. Keep pressing into that block. Inhale, you can draw that tailbone down a little bit, and exhale. Can you twist a little bit more? Look back, and release. Last one. Inhale, and exhale. Twist, twist, twist. Draw that tailbone down, press into the block, and release. And you can just come off and roll out your shoulders. Now, it'd be really good to see, take note, was there a difference rotating from side to side? Because we all have dominant sides, and that will just help you when you're preparing for your lifts, deadlifts, overhead presses, even a squat. This ties back to Frida Kahlo's resilience. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out right here. It might be down here too. Because movement is a privilege. Let's not waste it. Strength isn't just about how much weight you can move. It's about how well you can move. And it starts with your spine. Now, you can try these drills that we did. You can try them any point in your practice. Test it against your lifting and see before and after, and also your daily movements. See what changes for you. But these are meant to help you with your training, with your lifting. Whether you're an athlete, lifting, or just someone who wants to move better for the long term, this is for you. If this video was helpful, put a hand emoji below and comment which drill felt the best for you and your training. Now, if you would like to receive more tips and crush your PRs, hit subscribe and stay ahead in your training. To moving well and strong for the long term. I'll see you next time.